How old is Missy?
They said she was 6, but they couldn't even tell me for sure either.
Okay.
She came off a random...
So you don't know a lot about her history? Like it's hard to...
She came with 2 pups, and she's had a previous litter of pups before that. She was handed in with them.
Okay.
That's pretty much all we know. And that
Yeah,
she's
right.
possibly 6.
Okay. So the reactivity, did you have it from the start, or did something happen when you own it, or it's always been there?
It's pretty much always been there. Yeah, even in the car, driving her.
Really?
Yeah, if she sees another dog, it's not every time.
Yeah.
But like, because yesterday I think, how many did we see? 4.
Saw about 5 dogs all up when she was in the car.
Yeah.
She went off and nut at 2 of them.
Yeah.
I mean, she goes off a nut.
Yeah.
And the other 3 she just looked at and went,
So she just...
Okay. So you, as owners, you might not think there's anything that stands out about the dogs, but dogs are really perceptive to body language, breed, smell, different things. So there's definitely something that triggers her for different dogs. I can guarantee you that, but often we can't even pick it. It could be a subtle body language, could be a tail thing, could be anything. So, but it's hard, but it's random. But if you can figure out what her triggers are, you can obviously either A, try and avoid those dogs, or when you do come across that dog, be more prepared and ready. What we're going to do first is, a lot of people don't realise how connected they are. Like basic obedience and basic control, and whatever you call it, boundary training with your dog is linked to reactivity and other bad behaviour. So I always say to everyone I train, you could have 10 bad behaviours in your dog, jumping, biting, whatever you want to call it, barking. Generally, if a dog does all of that, that dog most of the time doesn't have very good basic obedience because there's a lack of leadership and control there. So if we can address a bit of her basics first, her obedience, yeah, and control like that, then we can look at bringing my other dogs in and try and work on our reactivity. But work on just some good stay with some lever. What does she weigh, 35 kilos?
About that.
Yeah, good guess, huh? You're holding 35 kilos back.
Exactly.
But if it's through the muzzle, through a gentle leader or the neck, you've got a lot better control. Have you ever walked on a gentle leader or halty? Okay, so I think what we do is we're going to start with some basic obedience, and then we're going to introduce your dog to a gentle leader. Does she have food drive at all? Yeah?
Yeah.
A little bit? What's this? Oh yeah, a little bit, so we'll use it. I don't use a lot of food in training, but it's not a bad initial tool to teach your dog a new exercise when there's not much distraction around. But you will fade the food away. The idea eventually is no food, because in the end she's not going to choose a biscuit over being aggressive on a dog. But initially it's not a bad tool. So the sequence is first they get a little bit of focus. Missy, what's this? Ready? Missy, place. Missy, here. Sit. Sit. Good dog. A little stay. Stay. Very small one. She doesn't know me yet. Nice loose lead. Good dog. Pause. Free. Okay, so I start really small with me because she doesn't know me. So I'm trying to get a little bit of trust and communication going between me and her. Missy, what's this? Place. Place. Sit. Quick. Stay. We only want one command. We don't want to ask twice. If she moves, stay. Calmly put her back. Good dog. Oh, you know shake, do you? She's like she wants to shake for a piece of food. Loose lead. Missy. Oh, excuse you. Missy. Chew it. Missy. Free. So the reason I'm pausing there and saying her name a few times, I don't want her to anticipate to her name, which means free. How many dogs have you owned before?
This is it.
Okay, first
Yeah,
dog.
first
Okay, that's okay. It's a lot to take on. But I cannot stress enough, the better you are with your handling, it makes exponential improvement with reactivity. Like, it's so real. People think, no, she just is what she is. No, she's getting away with this behavior because a dog would take advantage of whoever they can take advantage of according to your skill level.
stay. Good girl. Stay.
Put her back. Good.
Stay. 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 Stay.
And free.
Good. Free.
Good.
Good
That
girl.
wasn't too bad. We're
Good
going to
girl.
start introducing the leave it command. Missy, hey. Missy, what's this? Place. Sit. One command. Stay. Okay, first approximation with a distraction is we just show it. What's this? It doesn't matter if she doesn't jump for it. I'll show you the procedures. We show it. She does this good, so clearly it doesn't interest her. Next step. Nope. Sit. Stay. Next step, we might just lower it towards the ground a little bit. Move it in her hand. She does that good. Next step, we bounce it. Okay? And we're working on giving that, leave it, good girl, leave it, leave it. When she's at home in a normal environment, she's more relaxed. We'll go, Missy, free. We let her move, and then she might go for the ball or not. Doesn't matter if she doesn't today. Again, the point is you have the routine and you know what you're doing. It's stay, it's show a distraction. It could be food, it could be a ball, it could be another dog, it could be anything. But when she hears leave it, that means don't go towards it, don't chase it. You're not allowed to show any interest in it, okay? Good. Sit, lift the front up. Yep, push the back. There we go. Stay. Okay, stay. Now, drop the lead. Take it off your arm. Stay. Stay. When you drop, okay, I should have said better then. When you go to drop the lead, don't bend down so much because it lets the dog unable to relax, thinking you're being sort of less leadership, more submissive, and the dog tends to want to move. I should have said that before you did it. Take it back over, do it one more time. And then we're going to give her another break because it's pretty warm. Front up, back down. Remember your voice inflection. So voice inflection is, yes, instead of saying sit, we go sit, sharp, stay. And when you drop it, don't bend down. Stay. Stay. Good. Now, when you do bend down, tell her to stay. Stay, stay. Pick it up quick. Okay. But you see the difference when you dropped it then? Yeah? When you bend down, she'll want to. Don't let her win. Little turns. Okay, keep going, keep going. Stop, sit your dog. One command. Good. Tell her to stay. Give her now, when you say the stay, just say it like this. Stay. Hand signal, stay. Okay, drop the lead. Step out front of her. Stay. Move further. Further. Stay. Return to your dog. As you bend down, we say stay. Stay. Praise. Let's go. Good job. Keep going. Lots of encouragement. We'll give her a little break in a second. Talk, talk, talk. Yeah, nice, Jess. Good praise. Good. Stop. Sit your dog. Make her do it. Good. So when I give you the sit, your lead's long. Go a bit shorter so you've got a bit more control through the front of your lead. But great job. Stay. Drop the lead. Walk backwards. Stay. Remember, stay. Voice inflection. Stay. Return to your dog. As you bend down, stay. Back beside her. Praise. Then release your dog with that word I told you. And relax. Let her go. Drop the lead. Let her walk around. Perfect. Do you feel you're getting better?
Yes.
Okay. That teacher's job is to mark that behaviour. So all the kids are playing, whatever the name is, plays rough with the toy. All they do is they'll walk. And this is not even a learnt behaviour. It's just instinctive. A lot of teachers just walk up. Hey, don't play so rough. But they don't pull the kid away and go, you can't play with kids again. They go, be nice, go back and play. And you just watch and monitor. This is what doesn't happen at dog parks with a lot of people. Dogs just play and owners are just going, having a chat. You need to be watching your dog because a dog fight doesn't happen within 2 seconds. There's good lead up, which may be 10 minutes. Dogs are playing, one's protesting, one fights for the ball. Next thing they're playing, one puts a head over the shoulders. That dog doesn't fight back. And when the dog doesn't fight back, that dog feels braver. Next time it's more. So as owners, when you see that behaviour, you walk up and you go, hey, leave it. And then you let them play again. Tell them there's a level you're allowed to play to, but anything above that's not acceptable. So, like I said, we're going to work at a big threshold at the start. And then we'll see we get no reactivity, we get some. Like I've said to you, I don't know. It may take a little bit of correcting with the lead. It may not, I don't know. I'm certainly not aiming to hurt your dog at all, but she needs to learn there's a consequence. We can't have it act like that. What I want Missy to learn is you need to earn the right to meet the other dog. You need to behave. Again, I always use kids as an analogy. You're not going to let your kid have a reward if they're misbehaving. You've got to earn that. Be good. Okay, so that's all we're looking at doing. So we start at a threshold and we have no reactivity. Good. That's all we're looking for at the start. We may get none, but what you need to learn, sorry, not what you need to remember. I tell everyone this, dogs can change in 90 minutes. They can change in 1 minute. The second you become a better leader to a dog, a firmer leader, a lot of behaviour can go away. So I may do this and she may have minimal reactivity. You may take the lead and she may have a lot. This is where your skills have got to pick up and get better with your correcting, your leading, everything that goes with controlling a dog. So there's a little, you can see her like looking, no big deal. I'm not going to stop her looking. Now, no, this is where she's going to try and get this off because she, hey, no, leave it, leave it, leave it. Hey, 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 leave it. Leave it. Good girl, leave it. Wonder what that was. Good girl. Leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it. Missy, leave it. Come, come. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. No, leave it. Leave it. Hey, hey, leave it. No, leave it. Leave it. Leave it. You can clearly see by this dog's body language that she's not comfortable and shows intentions towards my dog, and they're not good ones. She actually goes further than this as well with lunging and growling and barking, and we need to break through this, and it's not going to be done with food and nice voice. She has no food drive for it at all, and you will not get through these methods with this intention by putting a biscuit in front of your dog's nose. So unfortunately, we need to go down the route of some corrective methods. But what we're teaching this dog is that if she wants to meet dogs, she has to act a certain way. She's got to earn that meeting, earn that right. All I'm doing here is introducing the leave it command and the recall. So to try and snap her out of it, I use the lead to give a small correction when she can't listen. I'm not going to be able to put a bit of food in front of her nose and make her leave that alone. I have to use the lead. I understand some people watch these and think this is a method that should never be used and it's cruel. Well, I would challenge you and say, how would you do it? Most people would say, work at a threshold. I live in a town with thousands of dogs and it's literally impossible to stay at a threshold from dogs. If you were to do that, you would basically never socialise your dog and take it out. We are going down the route of teaching her what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. My dog wants to meet her, but every time she comes close, she shows a body language that doesn't give off a good vibe, makes him uncomfortable. Because you'll see when she goes away, he actually pursues her and his tail and his body language is good. He wants to meet her, but she's given the stare you can't quite see that makes him very uncomfortable. Now this improves as time goes on, where towards the end of the session, the owner gets involved where she handles her dog, I take mine, and we walk within distances of each other, getting closer and closer towards each other without bad interaction at all. So the dog becomes comfortable. This is a fear-based aggression, which is a better thing that you can work through than outright aggression towards dogs. If it was true aggression where she wanted to get to my dog, she wouldn't be sitting there now. She would be completely at the end of the lead and we wouldn't get through nearly as quick as we are. This is a dog that hasn't been socialised, has a bad history, and we're trying to work through that. And I know it's uncomfortable for some people to see a dog get corrected, but this is a method that works and it's only enough, and you can see I'm going lighter there, it's only enough to meet what she's doing. We're not going over the top, we're just doing enough. And our goal is to work completely away from any correcting dogs. We want to get there as quick as we can. Now this is already a lot closer than she's been without any bad behaviour. So now I bring the owner in and we get to training together. I hope you guys enjoy. And then doing more of this, I call it successful. If you can get her even within this far from a dog off a lead and not being aggressive, I don't know about you, but I think that's pretty good start. And that's what we're after, that she's not going berserk, not going crazy about it. A big threshold, which means you'll sort of stay there. I'm going to walk a good 4 meters away. We're just going to go past each other. I want you to give your dog a preemptive leave it, which means before she's naughty, you're going to say leave it. If she then acts after that, I need you to be firm, give her a pop. And because she's on your left, you're going to correct her from here, across your body. Firm, okay? Let's go. Start walking. She sees my dog, give her the leave it. Walk, walk. Encourage, but good job. Good. Okay. Turn around, come closer. Let's go. Good boy. Good. Talk, talk, talk. Try and get her walking. Nash, let's go. She's still not quite used to the halties, so it's a bit difficult. Move it to your left, move it to your left. Don't you turn around. No, 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 no. You're in control of this dog. Yeah, I need you to be that leader.
Leave it.
Good. Okay, come around again. Now I want you to stop. Put her in a sit.
Leave
Give her a correction. Leave it. Down. Stay. Good. Okay, I want you to walk circles around us. Stay. Good boy. Stay. 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 Good boy. Stay. Good boy. Stay. Stay. Good. Stop there. Sit your dog.
Sit, Missy.
Good. Missy, sit. Name first.
Missy,
Pull the
sit.
front up. Push the back down. Because she's a strong dog. Just pull that up. Good. Let's keep her there. Missy may never be a dog. That's perfect. Praise, praise, praise. Good girl. Why are we praising that? Because she's calming down. She's right near another dog. Missy may be a dog that never plays with dogs. That just may be how it is. I don't know. But if she can at least be around dogs and you can walk her and not have craziness, we're going to be a lot better, yeah? Okay, good. This is good. And just keep her here. She just needs to be around them. Good boy, Nash. Okay, I now want you to try and sit her up.
Come on, Missy.
Good. Put her in the sit.
Sit.
Keep her in the stay. Tell her to stay. Nash, let's go. I'm just going to calmly walk around. I'm not going to come too close. She just has to stay and not be part of it. Some of this with her too, because you're her owners and you're nice to her, probably the first people to be nice to her. A little bit, probably a bit of guardianship. She's guarding you guys. Yeah, like protecting you. So if she has a habit, see how she's leaning against you? Don't let her. Push her off. Because even that can be leading towards that. You need to teach her, I don't need protecting, I'm okay. So if she wants to sit in front of your feet and be all over you like that, try and sort of step away from her a bit. Dogs like that. They latch onto people who are nice to them and they want to protect them, and I get it. But we need to teach her that we don't need that protecting. So her threshold I can see is about here, about 3 metres. If I go much closer, she's going to have a bark and a lunge. So I'm not going to push it. We want to end on a successful note. We got them pretty close together, had a smell. The lunge, the thing she had was pretty lame. It wasn't a bad one. And I still believe she's not a dog that wants to fight. She just hasn't been around dogs. And they don't know how to display it, and they display it with the fear because they don't want to fight, but they don't realise if you just stopped acting like that, you get to meet dogs. But their thing is like, I'm going to bite you first, or I'm going to show you I'm tough before you attack me. But that doesn't mean, leave it, tell her to leave it.
Missy, leave it.
Pull that foot out.
Come on.
That doesn't mean she would attack that other dog. It doesn't. It just means I'm trying to warn you. I'm warning you aggressively, but I want to be friends, but I need you to not hurt me. You know, like it's a real mixed emotion for them. It's tough. I feel sad for dogs like this, okay? Really sad. Okay, I want you to walk and follow me. Wherever I go, you follow me. Come pretty close. Good boy, Nash. He's like, I don't know that dog behind me. Okay, we'll change places. You go in front, I'll go behind. Good boy. Good, lots of encouragement. Good boy, Nash. Good boy.
Come on, Missy.
Good. Talk, talk, talk. Pop, pop, pop. Okay, stop there. Put her in a sit.
Missy, leave it.
Pull her back. Tell her leave it.
Come on. Sit.
Good. Now, even though, Nash, down, stay. Even though she did that, with that halty on, it wasn't physically hard for you to control her. If you had your flat collar on or your harness, she would have dragged you all over the place. Okay? So if we can A, reduce the reactivity, and B, get better control of it, as in your equipment, you're going to go a long way to getting better. I know she's not, I mean, I'm hoping you didn't come here going, unrealistic, going, we're just going to leave today and she's perfect again. It's a tough one. But this is a first step, okay? It's a first step towards that. So what we can do from here is you can keep trying it, and I think you can do a good job by yourself with a muzzle and a gentle leader. You now know her threshold. You've now got that leave it command, but when you give that leave it, you've got to give a decent pop. Like it can't be like just leave it, little one. It's got to be, that's not cool. Leave it, bang, and can't act like that. Okay, got to be out, stamped out. You're doing it yourself. Another step is sometimes people will bring a dog here, and I'll do what I call a social session for an hour. I'll have her in there. We've got dogs here, but I'll have her on muzzle, and we just introduce one dog at a distance and another dog and gets to see dogs. So we can do that, or you can work on it yourself. Do you have skills now that you feel you can start implementing and helping getting her closer? Yeah. Okay. Look, it's nice to have a quick fix. So I'd love to be able to go, yeah, bingo, fix, we just do this. It's pretty ingrained in her. She's got a bit of a sad history, I'd say. So, yeah. Now, this here, okay, she's tired, but if she was outright aggressive, she wouldn't take her eyes off my dog. She'd want to attack him the whole time. She just has a problem with her space, and it's fear. We have 100% identified where it's coming from. Is it outright aggression, or is it fear? It's fear. Because she's comfortable with her, she's good. She doesn't care, yeah? So we need to work through that, and I do think you can get her a lot better. It'll take time. How quick you get her better depends how much work you do, and just also how she responds to it. We do want to look at going down the positive reinforcement route when you can. In other words, when she doesn't react, we give praise. When she doesn't react, we maybe try a bit of food. I doubt she'll take food in this situation. She's not even going to care about it. So more along the lines of lots of praise, lots of pats, good girl, good girl, good girl. Okay? Letting her know she's doing a good job. So practice that sequence, the place, stay, free. Lots of that. Okay? Lots and lots. And I really believe that if you have a smart plan, you walk your dog right, you see a dog coming, you give her the leave it, you create a little threshold, you have the muzzle, you have the holty, you're going to have a lot better control. Okay? I'd love to get her playing with dogs, and you never know, one day she might be. Okay?